Hey guys, Chris with you. Not here. Got a gun for Christmas. The HENERY-U.S survival rifle, and this is it right here. See the stock, the butt stock. This completely folds up into the stock. It's supposed to be waterproof. I haven't tested the waterproof of it. Really don't want to yet, unless it happens. But you pop this edge off, and you see right down in there, it all fits right there. And then there's a pin over here that hooks up into the rest of it. So it's down. Sorry, slid out. And I've shot this 3 times. The first time did pretty well. I used Remington Thunderbolt rounds, the high velocity rounds. I ran into a problem where the spent round wasn't ejecting, and I think it was due to the amount of force or whatever it pushes back the bolt. So I tested it. I used Federal Champion and some Blazer. Those are some crappy rounds, I'm sure. So it also comes with an extra clip right down here. You can easily pop out. I have mine. I did a little upgrade to mine. I took some teacher's putty, tacky stuff or whatever, teacher tack or whatever you want to call it, and put a couple little squares down in there. And when I put my clip down in there, you know, if it's not my pocket or whatnot and I'm carrying it around, it won't clink around and make noise. So that's something I did. So put this together, slide the stock or the receiver back into there. It'll pop. It has a couple little grooves that you fit it into, and then you just start twisting this little bolt right here. Once it starts getting a little tight on you, kind of shimmy this around a little bit, make sure you got it nice and good, and then give it a decent hand tight. And then this has little grooves in the barrel that fits. Has a little groove here. It just slides right in there. And once you press it down, it'll press the bolt back just a little bit to get it in position. And then you just thread this on. You just want to do this somewhat hand tight so it, you know, gets decently tightened up. So I think I got a clip right here. That's only weighs 2.5 pounds. Perfect for me because I have one arm, and it's easy for me to maneuver and whatnot. I like this ejector piece, but I also kind of don't. I've ran into a couple times where I've put my finger on the trigger a little bit, getting ready to shoot, and it just kind of touches, and it just pops out flawlessly. But to get set up, I got me some targets out here. I'll give you a little pan around so you can see where they're at. I got some at the 30 yard, a little over 30 yards. There's one all the way down there, counted out about 120 paces. And I got some random ones, kind of, let's see, down there on the right side of that tree. And then I got some down there, and just some little tiny targets. was going for this. I was aiming up a little high, but I did notice it does track to the left a little bit, but I'm also getting a wind coming out of the east right now. Alright, here is my second try. Up here was my first try. Right here I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there around the neck. I'm trying to get right here. My final thought on this gun is it is a good gun. Sure, it's going to misfire a few times and fail to discharge a few times, you know, typical with these kind of guns, but I really like it. It's really light, easy to maneuver around, it breaks down really easy, and it's just a pretty overall good survival rifle. Just what they call it. It's pretty accurate. Pretty damn accurate. You saw I was shooting, I don't know, I had a wind coming out of the east blowing across right where I was shooting pretty much. So that affected it a little bit. I could do a little bit, you know, tweaking with this sight. Actually I think I bent it a little bit right here. That might be just bent a little tiny bit. I'll have to fix that. But overall, good gun. Good gun. I enjoy shooting it. I was shooting a well, I have a Marlin 25, Model 25. That was my dad's that I was shooting, but I can't carry that thing around because my arm gets tired and doing the bolt action every time, and it's a pain in the ass, and it's not safe for me to be using, especially if I'm, you know, with other people. But good gun, good gun. I would recommend it. I really would. I got this for $230. I know there's some other better guns out there that I could have spent my money on, but for my purposes, what I need it for, that's good. That's good for me. It can break down. I don't need a clunky gun. I need something that I can put in a backpack, something that I can use besides a handgun or something. But y'all take care. Have a good one, and hope you enjoyed this little review. Also, Thunderbolts. Remember, this is a high velocity Remington round. I got the subsonics. They were more, but nowhere on here. I was thinking that they were high velocity. I only got one, so I was going to test it out. Doesn't say anything about high velocity, and it did the same thing that the Federal rounds, the Blazer rounds did. It's just not, when you shoot, it's not pushing enough back to eject, and then it's jamming right here where it enters. But I've put about maybe 400, 500 rounds through this gun to try to get it broke in. So I'm going to shoot just a little more, and you guys have a good day. Bye. Alright, this is from the very first time I shot the rifle. It's showing you my groupings. I was sighted in. This is probably from 25 yards away. Just sighting it in. Pretty accurate. That's a buddy of mine.